Alright guys, hopping into another video. Still continuing our Road to Ultimate Champion series. And we're playing against Gyro 3 from a clan that probably made himself. Ice Spirit Log, using some type of Psycho deck. Hopefully still get the, no King Tower activated. Playing 2.6 standard, and so use his Musketeer wrong lane, and so we should be able to get a fair bit of damage here. Skeleton's full counter and should be able to get a nice King Tower activation. Wow, that might have been the worst log in the history of the game. Has log and cycle, so I'm gonna go bats in the middle, kill the cannon. Yeah, Hog is pretty easy to play against. They usually rush him with the Hog and able to counter push with a nice little Fisherman on the opposite lane. Gonna go Hunter in the back. Won't be able to rush a Hog and probably fireball log this. And then, wow. That might be one of the most interesting plays I've seen. But yeah, with double hitting, I'm not going to be able to stop my pocket RGs. Evil Hunter's going to do its work. Kill the pieces, and so once that pops, it's going to be night for the little guy. Gonna go Hog. Hunter just a full counter. Yeah. Another fairly easy win. I think that's the biggest difference between mid and high ladder. Or at least, I'm not sure what you call like just the Ultimate Champion range. I guess it's still technically high ladder since you quote unquote beat the game. But I think the biggest difference really just stems to elixir balances. Like, people just overextend far too much within the lower ranks. And yeah, on to our next game against Hydra. Going to split skeletons, hit with a good luck at the start. Probably either going to be RG or Lava Hound. So, should be a... Never mind. Mortar. And go with the skeletons, just a tank. And then bats to finish up the mortar, so it doesn't get that extra shot. Interesting. So we have mortar guards, bandit, boss bandit, firecracker. Alright, I'm gonna go Hunter right lane. Already played his win condition as well as the boss bandit. Should be able to get a fairly nice King Tower over there. Just gonna log. Go for a Fisherman. And then now we have our RG and Psycho. So interesting. I was not expecting Becca. Expecting another boss bandit. Missed the firecracker, but shouldn't get a shot on a tower unless it's the true blue, true red, but I think we're chilling. Cool. Crap ton of damage. Doesn't have Pekka and Cycle. Played a card at the back, so probably bounce Bandit. Fisherman to yank her in. And yeah, guards are gonna get cooked by the piece. Or whatever. So get a shot on our tower, but won't be anything special. Yeah, I don't think that was a great play from him. Because now we'll be able to take the tower. Just have to distract long enough. And yeah, Fireball Log does do enough, and so we'll be taking the next dub. We already touched our tower. Pretty clean win as well. And yeah, hopping into our next game. So next game against Jera Pro. Against a club called Nova Cyberpunk. Never really seen the Cyberpunk games or the movie I think that they recently had. E-Spirit to start it off. Gonna log, go bats, just because he doesn't have E-Spirit and Cycle, obviously. Has a large tank. Might have Zap, so just in case he chooses to Zap on a Fisherman. Thing is, it'll probably pick a big spam. We'll be back to E-Spirit, but just gonna allow the bats to do some damage a little bit on the Pekka. Yeah, I'm gonna pull in the no, was not supposed to get a hit there, but still in the damage lead, so we'll be fine. Well, actually, doesn't have Pekka in hand, so should be able to pull in whatever bait cards they use. Or did he not just play Pekka? Am I like tripping or what? Yeah. Yeah, that might be the GG's. Huh. Alright, not out of it yet. Doesn't have a big spell, so he won't be able to do much. That was a terrible move. Wow, I cannot believe that they are allowing me to get back in a game like this. Yeah, no, that is not what they want. Also wasted the E-Spirit, so I have 2 sets of bats putting in work over there. Gonna Fisherman. Block that, and if he does go for another Pekka, he will absolutely be getting fried. Goes for an Ewiz, so not bad. Still get a shot off. Go for Skeletons to tank. Ewiz to reset the Battle Ram. Oh, he does have arrows. Interesting, okay. But it doesn't really matter. just because. Pocket. RG is insane, but GG's do not know how he allowed us to come back from that, but we will go on this little back. Alrighty. You can hit an evil GG's or good luck. Do not have my E-Spirit in sight, unfortunately. Quite a sad sight to behold. Should be able to get King Tower. Oh no, I like this. Oh no. How dare he kill the firecracker. But yeah, this should be a pretty late game, not gonna lie. Wasted a whole lot of elixir at the start of the match, and so should be able to come up with a fair dub. Clean dub. Probably gonna go in for another minor wall breakers. Once I see the minor, I will just go with the wall again. Yep. Look, skeletons. Clean up shop. And honestly, I'm not sure how they plan to defend this. Yeah. It's just wraps at this point. No other pieces to defend, and I'm playing against Psycho. Psycho is about one of the easier matchups for me in my deck, and so it's always just going to be the exact same play, essentially. Only time that they'll be able to get damage with minor wall breakers is with the evil wall breakers, and even then, unless they get the connections 50 times inside a game, they're not taking the tower. Mega Knight. Probably gonna go Firecracker. Bullet my fishy boy at the does offer both connections, but like I said before, the wall breakers are the only damage dealing piece inside that they have, and so yeah, not the problem, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go evil and make an eye on the left side. Does not waste time actually. Goes for inboard. But yeah, I can predict the man, I cannot think. I can predict the wall breakers and come up with a fairly clean double. I'm not gonna be able to do any fancy moves against me and my big brain deck of awesomeness. Oh, he took the left tower. Did not realize. But GG's.